Hello, a happy day to all. So, I wanted to do a quick show and tell. So, this is a book I made, and this was from some junk mail. I can't remember what it was. And I have attached it with glue with some wriggly gum, and it's a fold-out book. And I'm going to start stitching on it too. And I'm not really sure what this book is going to be about, but I've put this preliminary page on, so we'll see what it turns into. And this is also junk. And I take whatever is laying around me and I glue it onto pieces of paper, and it brings me such joy and satisfaction. Like, it's so simple and it's so easy, and it brings me real peace. And this is a coffee filter with a piece of paper on there. This paper is actually for origami. And I have stitched it on there, so it's a little journaling page. And this is just a random piece of scrap paper. And I think I'm going to make an art journal book. I haven't had an actual art journal book for a couple of years now. So I think I'm going to do that. I get excited when I see what other people are doing, and then I want to do it too. So I wanted to talk about how to make some ATC artist trading cards backgrounds with junk mail. So this is an advertisement that came to my house, and it's one of those fold in half pages. So these are all the sides that I have to choose from. And I think I'm going to select this side to work with because it's got a lot going on. I like all the chaos. So this paper is very flimsy, and the first thing I'm going to do is glue it all together to thicken it up. And this, by the time you're done with the ATC background, you would probably add another back to it to make it a little bit sturdier. And for those people who are on a budget, you might consider using cardboard from your kitchen as the back. You might also consider using some cardstock if you have it, or what else do I use? File folders. So there's lots of things. Now, while I like the graphics on here, that there's so much, there's a lot of writing, there's a lot of color, there's a lot of pictures. So I'm going to actually mute all of that out. And what this does when you use scrap paper or book pages or used paper is that it gives you your first layer. Like, without anything, I already have something going on here. And sometimes people feel a little bit intimidated using or looking at a blank page. So, and guess what? If I mess this up, it was garbage anyway. So nothing's going to happen to it. Now, I really love earthy colors, so I'm going to go in with the browns and the oranges. And I'm just going to put down my first layer. So I went to Walmart today, and the Walmart that I went to is a notoriously busy Walmart. And I had my daughter with me, and she's 10, and I'm like, okay, if you see somebody without a mask, don't go near them, go the other way, duck down a different aisle. So we spent most of our time sort of ducking down aisles as if we were on some little secret mission. And, I'm doing everything I can, God willing, to stay healthy and keep my family healthy. But we do need supplies occasionally. And I just find it terribly stressful because it's just a lot of work now. Like, it was a pain in the ass to go to the store before, but now It's like you have to put your mask on, you've got to walk down certain aisles, you can't walk down other aisles. So I find the whole thing stressful. Then I come home and I have to wash everything. And remember the good old days where you could just go to the store and you didn't have to have your biohazard suit on? Okay, so I have my first layer down, and these are actual children's watercolor from the dollar store. So it's nothing expensive. And again, if it turns out terrible and I hate everything, I can just throw it out. Okay, so now I'm going through with my brown, and I'm just adding just color waves in different places. And generally, I don't really want the advertisement like the Benadryl to show, or the Zyrtec or Johnson & Johnson. I don't mind if the certain words show through, like effective relief. I think that's a good message. Okay, so now I have my maybe third layer down. And I still have too many of the words showing through. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in with my black watercolor. And if you have book pages that you wanted to add, you could do that too. That adds a nice layer when you have all the words shining through. Okay, you see that now it's covered a little bit more. All right, I'm going to add some black to it. And I'm just going to hit it with the black in the spots that I really want to make sure they're covered. Like I like the picture shining through and some of the words popping here and there. But I don't want it to be like an advertisement for Johnson & Johnson or Benadryl. And you can see that this paint really can cover this. And this is a semi-gloss kind of paper, so it's not like it's really absorbent. But you can still get it covered with this. Okay, and this is drying pretty quickly, even though it's wet. So here we have what looks like an insane mess. So if you get to that stage, that's when you know you are right on target. Okay, so let me just look at this because I'm talking and not paying attention. So let's see what I want to do. So now that I have some of the words covered up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in and pick some lighter colors to have some contrast. So let's see, that's not coming out light. So I'm in North Carolina, and I don't know who's in North Carolina or if anybody knows what's going on, but our governor is very conservative with the reopening. He's really afraid, and he doesn't look good. Like today I saw him, and he looked sickly. And I even typed in Google, Governor Cooper, is he sick or healthy? But his eyes were red. My daughter said he looked like he'd been crying, and that's really what he looked like. She's like, maybe somebody in his family has corona. I'm like, yeah, maybe. Okay, so I'm going to take the stamp, and this is a styrofoam tiny thread of spool. Here's my big one, so you can see the difference. And I've got my stamper, so I'm going to go through and stamp. And my intention with this is to sort of bring this page together, even though I'm going to end up cutting it up. But the background is going to have this sort of theme coming through here. And the places that I hit the paper where it's still damp, the circles come up really strong, and where it's a little bit dry, not so much. Just do that. And what I end up doing is I pick an ATC size card as my model, my template. And I always have ATCs, and I just sort of tuck them into my journal. So let me see if I can pull one out. So here's one that I did. You see that similar kind of background where it's sort of muted. I like that. I like the subtle colors. I like, the bulgy graphics too. I like all of it. So then what I do, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this with this right now, is I end up folding the paper, preferably when it's dry, into a small square that's about this size. And then I stick this down, and on the back, I'll trace it as the template, and then I cut it out. So I end up with maybe 6 ATCs on something this size. It's not quite dry yet, so I don't really. This background is chaotic enough that I don't think a smudge is really going to hurt it. It's definitely wet. Okay, so I fold it once. Fold it twice. Pull out my ATC. Yeah, it looks like I could get 2 of them out of that. So yeah, you can do that too if it's looking like it's going to be too hard to cut through. So I'll just take my handy dandy marker here. And I think ATC is really fun. Oh, I was off a little bit, so I'm going to scoot it over and just cut a little bit closer. I think ATCs are great ways to do art because it doesn't take a lot of time. You don't need a lot of money. So I think it's a great project. It's perfect for people who are young or old or disabilities or not. Okay, so let me cut it. And then what I like is I like the surprise of, how the colors got cut up and what became of it. I really like that. And the only thing that this project cost me was, the only thing, no, it's okay. This project cost me was my time. So if it's not a success, then I can do another one. Okay, so let's see how these backgrounds came out. This is my favorite part. It's like a surprise. Okay, so look, there's one background. Nice, right? At the start of something, you could put a little picture on it or some phrase that has meaning to you. Here's another one. So you can see that they have this sort of similar vibe, but not exactly. They look like they live on the same street, but they're not carbon copies of each other. So, like I said, when it looks like chaos and crazy, that's how you know, okay, I'm right there. I'm on the edge. So, that is a nice way to do it. You know, and if you don't like this color, pick the colors that you like. If you like purple and pink, do it. And there you go. Cheap, easy, and I think somewhat effective ATC background. So have a great day and get creative. See what you can do and what you can find and what you can make. And if you make anything based anything on this video, please share it with me because I'd be very interested to see it. Have a great day. Bye.